Okay, on to the next. So now we're going to be looking at percent rank. And so that is where it's sort of the flip of what we just did with percentile. But now we want to know, we have these scores, we want to know what the percentile rank or percentile is for the person who lifts 149 pounds. So we're still looking at that same group of 25, 55-year-olds who are they're looking at their strength. So for someone who lifted 149 pounds, we want to know what the percentile is. So we're going to click on our cell, and you probably will have to search for percent rank. Mine happens to be right there at the top. And then my array, as we should all be well familiar with now, is our data. X, that is going to be the score that we are looking to find the associated percentile. So in this case, it's 149. You can type it in or you can click it. And then don't worry about significance right now. Press OK. So 149, 79%, or the percentile. So that's the rank. So then you can go down and do the same thing. This time we're looking at 142. Oops. And you know what? It did not initially put that as a percentage, so I can do that very quickly, and I'll show you just as a reminder. So in general here under home, I want to list that as a percentage. And I can, if I want to, eliminate those decimal places. So I'm going to decrease decimal to 54%. And again, I think I must be off in my data because it's ever so slightly different, which tells me I just typed a number in wrong. So let's see, let's do a couple more. I'm going to go back to formulas. Okay, same thing, I need to change that. And actually, probably, if I do this, select percentage, and do that. There we go. Now it's going to adjust. So you can work your way through this to see, based on whatever the score is, what is the percentile associated with. So work your way through that. And then I have another example that you can try. These are the same ones from the previous, so these are just my 20 scores. And you can work your way through whatever the percentile is associated with each score. So we'll do the first one for the fun of it. And here I'm looking for 94 for our first one. 95%. Let's just pick another random one. Let's do 81 down here. Okay, and I need to do the same thing. Percentage, I'll just make sure they're all selected as percentage and adjust my decimals. There you go. Let's do one more. How about 49? Okay. So my guess is that there are no scores lower than 49. So this poor guy was at the bottom of the ranks. So work your way through these. Try this out. Like I said, it's kind of a not super exciting but labor intensive process. You just do it over and over and over again, but you can see where there's those rankings fall or percentiles fall based on what the score is out of the sample of scores.